Hey everyone, how's it going? Dr. Ironbat Prime 2.0, aka Noah, back again with a new video of mine, and this video is going to be a cosplay showcase, reveal, and a bit of a tutorial on one of my latest cosplays, and that is the Spider-Man prototype suit from the series, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Now, I will admit, this show is actually really fun and really good. And being the diehard Spider-Man fan that I am, I just had to find a costume from that series to cosplay as, and I fell in love with the prototype suits. And I will admit, I actually really like it, and I'm glad I got a chance to wear it to Retro Expo that I went to not last weekend, but weekend before. Link is down below if you want to see my vlog of my experience there and me wearing the suits. I will admit there was a little bit of trial and error when it came to making this cosplay, but I got there in the end. This is the end result, and well, let's get down to it. So here's what he wears like under his suit, and this is what I wear, of course. I actually got these at Academy Sports and Outdoors, but well, these are sweatpants slash gym pants that were easy to find. Again, Academy Sports and Outdoors. And they're very dark blue kind of sweatpants, and of course they have like a red stripe that goes down. These are pretty easy to find, and I got them in my size, of course. And I also got a red Under Armour shirt because he does look like he wears a long sleeve shirt under his jersey and his suit, so it has like a bit of a first layer thing. But yeah, it's again, red Under Armour shirt, it's long sleeve, and yeah, this was easy to find, and glad I found them both there. But it's a bit of a first layer thing. So this is pretty much what I started with when it comes to piecing this costume together and just wearing it. So as for the shoes, here's what I got for the shoes. I mean, these were pretty easy to find. I actually got these at Walmart. The brand is called Fubu. I honestly don't know the brand, but yeah, that's the brand. Here's what they look like when I first got them, and then it was just a matter of, well, adding some black acrylic paints to them, because it does look like he wears like black and white tennis shoes. I don't know if they're Nikes or any other kind of shoe brand, but these were easy to find, and it was just a matter of painting them up because, well, you can, well, sometimes you'll want to be on a budget, and find these at Walmart and just painting them up. Simple, easy, and I like how these turned out. And I did my best to like just paint them up and just make them a bit more accurate to, well, what he wears in the show. I mean, again, I don't know what kind he wore in the show. I don't know the brand, but this is the best that I got, and these work perfectly. So another thing he does wear, he pretty much wears knee pads, of course, and I've actually had these for a while. I think I got these at Academy Sports and Outdoors a while back, but and I just hung on to them, and I saw these and I thought these would work perfectly. I just, well, taped them up, and then it was just a matter of giving them a primer and then spray paint them red with them clear gloss, I believe. Again, like I said before about the shoes, sometimes you could be on a budget, but these work very perfectly, and yeah, I really like how these turned out, and well, I'm glad that, well, I just hung on to these for a while, but these work perfectly. Now, here are the gloves that I wore for this cosplay. So in the show, and well, he does wear fingerless gloves, well, red ones, and I pretty much painted them up with this red fabric dye, kind of paint that I had lying around. It's actually the same kind that I used for my Deadpool cosplay that I did a year ago, aka I just painted up the gloves, and that's what I did to paint up the logos right here. These gloves, I keep forgetting the brand. Oh, it's actually called Rock Bros. It's kind of sort of hard to see. Well, actually the light's picking up a bit. But yeah, I tried to cover up the logo a bit, but yeah, with the paint, because I didn't want any of the brands showing, and well, this was just my best way of covering them up, and they turned out really good. I could really move my fingers around. I'm glad that Spidey was wearing fingerless gloves in the show. But yeah, these work very well. I believe I got these on, I don't know if it was Amazon or eBay, but yeah, wherever you can find the fingerless sports gloves, this is what I went for. So this is pretty much the main layer, and I figured I'd just wear it just for fun. But this is the jersey that we see Spider-Man wear, and again, this is pretty much part of the whole prototype suit. So what I did for this, I pretty much just got a plain blue jersey on Amazon, and it was just a matter of painting up some white areas here and there with some white acrylics, and I did go in with like a little bit of black tape around some areas along, and a little bit of some black acrylics for some of the edges here and there. And as for the logo on the chest, it was just a matter of just finding the close enough logo, printing it out, and then I went in with a very light blue acrylic paint and just painted in the logo, of course. And it was pretty much just hobby paint that I got from Michael's and or Hobby Lobby, but yeah, that's what I did for the jersey, and it did get, and yeah, that's the back as well. I did get a little bit of white paint here and there, but I was able to just wipe it off, clean it up, and but it was a bit messy, yes, but I was kind of sort of okay with that because there were moments where in the series where the suit did get a tad bit messy, but hey, that's just Peter in his prototype stage of his suit. And yeah, I mean, and I'm a bit surprised that this jersey actually fits me. I mean, I got this in a men's small, but yeah, I mean, it does feel a bit big, but honestly, I will admit, I don't play football, so I wouldn't know what size to get, and I'm not an expert at jerseys. So this is actually my favorite part of the cosplay, and it would be the web shooter canister and the web shooters, of course. And translation on how I made this whole thing myself. For the base right here, aka the canister for all the webbing, I pretty much just got a styrofoam pot plant thing that you would get at a hobby store, and then I just covered the whole thing up with some yellow foam, and then I went in with some black foam to add some panels here and there because it's like that in the show. And then added in a red piece of foam to cover up the black, and then I glued down this black strapping along with adding in a clip, of course, and I painted this part silver because it's like that in the series. But translation, it just wraps around like this because it's like this in the show, but it just belts on, and yeah, it hangs right above my butt. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's kind of sort of like a belt, but yeah, that's pretty much what he does. That's what it's like in the series. And well, speaking of the web shooters, I'll admit, they were a bit tricky to make, but yeah, I pretty much just, well, I will admit, they were a bit tricky, but here's what they look like in a bit more close-up way. And I really love how these turned out. It was just a matter of cutting up some foam here and there, measuring my wrist. I added in some Velcro, and well, just to demonstrate and show you. But here's what it looks like on me, of course. And this is actually a clear white pen that I just painted up yellow, and then I added in some more foam right here and glued in a black phone charger, which also connects to wrong side right here. And yeah, that's pretty much what I did for the web shooters. I mean, it was just a matter of using foam, measuring my wrist, and just piecing them together. And I really like how it turned out. And yeah, I will admit, right next to the jersey, second, trickiest part of the cosplay was the mask. I mean, because in the show, this is what it looks like, and I like how it's pretty much just a normal plain mask, and the goggles are just, well, pretty much the eyes. Translation on what I did for the mask, I got a red, without high holes kind of mask on Amazon, and it was just a matter of gluing down some strapping right here, elastic band strapping around the suit, the mask. And same goes for adding in a piece of black foam because kind of sort of had that in the series, and I also got myself some Spider-Man eyes, like it is in the show, of course. I mean, here's what it looked like when I was testing it out, of course, here and there, before I added in the eyes. And it was just a matter of gluing them down. I also glued down a piece of foam right here on a styrofoam mannequin head. So yeah, it's just simple. Just strap it on, and there's also a zipper, so it's easier for me to just put it on and just take it off. But yeah, I mean, and it works very well. I could see very well. It's like any other normal Spider-Man mask. I mean, I could see very well. It's white mesh materials, and again, these came from Amazon as well. And yeah, that's pretty much the full cosplay itself. So, well, now for the big reveal, and well, just to show you the footage I took. So here's some photos of my experience of wearing this cosplay at Retro Expo over the weekend, and well, some video of just me wearing it. So here is the big reveal of the full suit itself. Okay, y'all, so that is an official wrap on this cosplay of mine. Thank you guys so much for watching me in this video. Hope y'all are enjoying my journey of just how I made it, and it feels really good. It feels amazing. It feels great. I can really move my body around. I mean, maybe a bit clunky with the web shooters and tricky to walk around. With the web shooters, I will admit, but I'm getting the hang of it because. Again, I mean, so I'm just been having a blast wearing it, and it turns out really good. I know he doesn't wear this kind of backpack in the series, but who knows, maybe somewhere down the line I might get a more accurate backpack to what he uses in the series. I think it's Jack Sport backpacks, I think. I don't know, I keep forgetting the brand, I keep forgetting the name, but maybe somewhere down the line I will get a more accurate backpack to what he uses in the series. But besides that, this costume turned out great. It turned out really, really good. I'm glad I got a chance to bring it out here to Retro Expo here in Plano. And watch my vlog if you haven't already of just me walking around the joint as Spider-Man and getting some other pictures. But hey, now you got to see a full look. I'm going to continue this without my mask, but also, yes, I could see and breathe out of this mask. But yeah, this cosplay of mine turned out great. It turned out perfect, and I look forward to wearing this thing for other events here and there, and I look forward to the second season of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So yeah, that's pretty much the cosplay and everything. I'm gonna get back to walking around the convention because I got a vlog that, well, is already gonna be uploaded by the time before this video is uploaded. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe by hitting subscribe right down there, along with hitting the bell so you're notified for my next video. But also hit the thumbs up, that would be very supportive, and comment below. I'm always reading the comments. And don't forget to also follow me on all my social media. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. All my social media is just right here. I just might follow you guys right back at you. But until next time, it's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man out and about, and catch you guys on the flip side, webheads.